Governor, good afternoon to you. Welcome back to what is, as you can see, a very, very wet Pretoria. Just in time for our crossing to you, the heavens have opened up once again. Lots happening inside the court, but I'm afraid we're not able to tell you exactly what that is because of the developments of what some are calling a trial within a trial. Regarding a particular witness, a pathologist, that took the stand. It got very complicated as to whether or not the media would be allowed to broadcast the testimony. Well, let's speak to Annika, Larsen, our senior reporter, who was inside the courtroom. Annika, good to have you with us. We'll talk about what the judge ruled in just a moment. First of all, obviously we weren't able to hear or even see the testimony. What actually happened inside court?
We finally heard testimony from Professor Gert Saayman, who is the state forensic pathologist and also the head of forensic medicine at the University of Pretoria. Now, he had ethical issues with the broadcast of the examination being on live audio. So the judge heard his objections. He said that he really feels he's got to protect the rights of the deceased and the families of the deceased, and that was pretty much heeded by the judge. She said that audio can be broadcasted at a later stage, but this will need to be done with a time lapse. So to get to the nuts and bolts of his evidence, he said that he conducted the post-mortem on Reeva Steenkamp's body on February the 15th, 2013, and the cause of death was multiple gunshot wounds. He described what she was wearing, which was a pair of grey Nike shorts and a black vest. There was a projectile misshapen found in the hem of the shorts and a blood clot, which there was some confusion about. She had several external injuries, and these were basically 2 gunshot wounds to the head and entry and exit injuries. The right upper arm, which was slightly deformed due to slight bone damage, as well as splinter damage from the door. So the projectile must have gone through the door, and some of the splinters from the door exited Reeva Steenkamp's arm. She had superficial abrasions caused by a projectile, a bullet, to the chest wall, probably from where it hit her arm and then lost the energy to proceed through to the rest of her body. She had entrance and exit wounds to her right hip, and then also in her left hand, in the web of her hand. Very clinical, very methodical evidence, something that you would very much expect from a very standard autopsy report at this stage.
All right, Annika Larsen, senior reporter, was inside court for us. We weren't. We were unable to continue with the live broadcast on either television, live audio via radio, or even live tweeting has been banned by the judge, Judge Masipa, for this particular witness. Court has adjourned for lunch. We are expecting it to resume again at 2 o'clock. We'll bring you the updates as soon as we get them. Live from the North Gauteng High Court, it's back to you.
Know more about your world.
eNCA.com